finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous match. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from downtown Indy. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Broncos. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jackson now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
18, Pioneer, 70 range, Buffalo 18. Set go.
He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Dante Fortin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Has caught right side by Fortin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
He'll be wrapped up there down in the 3-yard line.
3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Dante Fortin. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 25-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Broncos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Extra point is good.
What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his 1st grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ring alert, ring alert. Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Check out.
Etienne now on 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his man, Max Bruton. And he's in! Dante Bruton. Touchdown, Indy. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. So that challenge, a successful one. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Jonathan Bernard. He gets it to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Denver. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
This time I'm taking what's mine. Like a long lost out west outlaw out of his mind.
On the set. 70. Dragon City, come 19. Come 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
ETN has the 1st down. Still going. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The Broncos pick off 1st and 10.
play fake. Now Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Williams to throw on second down. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing is Williams. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And this time, he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Broncos. Extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good. Broncos will go up by a point here in the second quarter.
27.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
At the Broncos 40.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung him.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Shut up! Mustang, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle! Check, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat! 79 Bronco! Go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side, it's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
From the 35, here's second and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison! 19
He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now a third and 2.
70 Lions! 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks!
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Colts will open up a 6-point lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down, Williams. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the 41.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they get themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's first and 10. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Metcalf coming across the field. He's got it. And he will score again. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Denver. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Broncos are back within 6.
Broncos 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. Now an opening past the 30.
The Colts take
And
over
a
first
solid
and
run
10.
back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
This run straight ahead for ETN. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game on incentives for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one caught LeJohntay Wester. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way. Look at him go. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready up. 19 line. Let's go. 70 left. 18 Panthers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Audio stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. 79 Bronco. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragons, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lion. 18 Panther, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go!
Back to the air one more time. That is taken in left side by Thornton. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Indy.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Front showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Let's go! These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. The ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 11. First down, Indianapolis.
It's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards for pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Go street. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
My man, my man.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 8 yards.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Jacob. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Williams to throw on second down. Back complete to Jacobs. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Broncos.
Up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Broncos. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. He gets free. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll his third quarter lead.
Broncos 44.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be second down. They put Kelsey in motion. On second down, it's Williams. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. Set to go now on first and 10.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Throwing is Williams. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up being complete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Williams to the air once more. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Right back to Kelsey again. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down. From the 24 now, here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Broncos first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. Throwing again, Williams. He's got his big tight end. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Denver. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The PAT, up and good. Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 51.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set up to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 14
His
yards.
fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. And he gets this up close to the 40. Tarheed still there for the stop.
He's run down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards.
Second down and 8.
Second and 8.
60 back. Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18. Pioneers. Hurt. Buffalo 8. Hurt 19. 79 Brock. 19 Lions. Take over.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job releasing the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Third and
Right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19 tight, 19, 70 range, 70 range, Mustang 19. Set up.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
16 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Back to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he'll be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Set up. Go.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Leads to
So this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Again, they give it to Etienne. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set go.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Ready up.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal.
Set. 70 Timberwolf. Omaha.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Broncos. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Williams on first and 10.
First down.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Isaiah Simmons.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing on second down. Williams. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cougar, 19 tight.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That's good for 27 and a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for ETN. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal. Tackle made at the 10-yard line.
10 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hey, check that.
On the ground, here's ETN. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Once again, it's ETN. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
He was targeted at the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Let's go.
On third down, here's ETN. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travis ETN. Touchdown, Colts. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. Santos good on the extra point. And the Colts stretch things out even further.
Broncos 51. Cairo Santos.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their
The
lead.
Colts take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Hey, baby.
70 Rangers.
Now, faking the give. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Go.
They'll run. It's ETN. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run it once more with ETN. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal.
Cairo Santos
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And Carson gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now a timeout to Denver. That's their 2nd. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12.
19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt. Stay at home. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going up top. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will add one more onto their big lead.
Broncos 51.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Kelsey, the intended target. It's second down. Metcalf, the motion man. On second down, it's Williams. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Williams to the air once more. A short one caught by Kelsey. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready, shot. There you go.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Colts.